Imagine fading into a simple, calming background. Maybe a gentle nature scene. A friendly, relatable voice begins to speak. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, things never seem to get better? It's a frustrating, even exhausting way to live. This feeling has a name: learned helplessness. It happens when life's challenges convince us that we have no control, that struggling is pointless. Maybe a bad job situation made you believe you're incapable, or tough experiences in childhood make it seem like the world is a hostile place. Learned helplessness isn't just about feeling bad. It changes how we act. We stop taking risks, give up on goals, and might even miss out on good things as we expect them to fail anyway. Even worse, this feeling can become our go-to mode, affecting every area of life. Sound familiar? The good news is, this isn't a life sentence. Learned helplessness might feel ingrained, but it comes from how we've learned to see the world, and what's learned can be relearned. So, let's unpack this. How does learned helplessness take root? There's actually some fascinating science behind it. It turns out, uncontrollability is more damaging than the bad experience itself. And our brains are wired to pick up on these patterns. But our brains are also amazing. They can change. That's the whole concept of neuroplasticity. We can build new pathways that lead to feeling in control, resilient, and capable of handling whatever life throws at us. So how do we do that? Well, it's a two-part approach. First, we've got to challenge those old thought patterns that say, "I can't," or "it'll never work." It takes practice to spot and question these negative self-narratives, but it's incredibly powerful. The second part is action. Tiny actions are huge when fighting helplessness. It's proof our choices matter. Setting achievable goals, trying even when we're scared, celebrating even small wins. This builds our control muscle. There's also power in purpose. What lights you up? What kind of world do you want to contribute to? Connecting our actions to something bigger gives us fuel when challenges arise. Resilience, the ability to bounce back, is a skill you develop. There will still be tough times, but you'll face them differently. You'll see possibilities, problem solve, and trust in your ability to weather the storm. Imagine that feeling, that sense of control and inner strength. It's possible for everyone. If you want to learn more, click on the link in the description to get our book, Beyond the Cage: Escaping Learned Helplessness. It's your full toolbox for reclaiming your power and living the life you choose.